Hello, Placentia community. It's Eric Holmgren, your ambassador at large, and I am here today with Grace Teran with Amazing Cake Creations. Did I get that correct?
Yes, you did.
Woo, okay. Tongue twister sometimes.
Right?
So, Grace, tell me a little bit. How long have you guys been here? How long have you been doing this?
So we've been at this location about 9 years now. As far as the business goes, we've been in business for 12 years in February.
Okay. And do you make the cakes?
No, actually my husband does.
Okay, wonderful.
So he's the artist. I'm the face of the company, I
There
guess.
you go. That's fine. That's
Right.
fine. And it's definitely a work of art from the things that I've seen so far.
Yes, thank you.
So, what's his background? How did he get involved in
Sure.
the cake business?
So he actually started in Mexico. So he was born and raised in Mexico, worked at a bakery there, came here to visit his sister, save some money, and going back to actually put a bakery in Mexico. But then he met me.
You spoiled that.
So long story short, we get married, and he decides, he works for a couple bakeries here, and then decides to have his own bakery here.
Okay, so you've been doing this sort of thing for quite a long time, it sounds
Yes,
like.
so it's his industry, then I joined him.
Okay, well, good. And tell me a little bit about the different types of cakes and the different types of clients that you cater to.
Sure. So as you had seen, we have a lot of wedding cakes. Wedding cakes, quinceañeras are a big thing for us. We are custom bakery. So the main thing is like the three-dimensional custom cakes. Usually everyone comes to us for those. What I mean by custom cakes is like the carved cars, the purses, that fun stuff, themed birthdays, that kind of fun stuff.
So the cake itself looks like a three-dimensional object of some sort.
Yes.
Spaceship,
Yes.
car, whatever
Yes.
it might be that the person fancies.
Correct.
All
Correct.
right.
We do theme cakes where it's tiered and birthday theme. We absolutely do those as well. But our specialty is where he gets excited is the carvings.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that sounds like it's where he can be,
Yeah.
as you said, a real artist
Yes.
in creating that. So not only does the cake taste good, but it looks really fantastic
Absolutely.
as well. Okay. Well, that sounds great. Now, as you know, with our chamber chats, usually we're talking with folks about some challenges they've had as a business person or running the business. What would you like to share, and what wisdom would you like to share with the group today?
Sure. So one of the things I guess for myself personally has been the final question. The most important question is, would you like to book or would you like to move forward? Being that I do a lot of quotes and bookings through email and text most of the time, when I meet with my brides and grooms and quinceañera couples, those are now face-to-face. So we have a whole hour together. I enjoy their company. They get to know me personally. They try our cakes, quotes, that kind of stuff. But at the end, it's kind of like, okay, back to business. And I tended at one point to just be like, here's your quote. Thank you. Let me know, wherein I have them here and maybe they're ready to make that decision, but I'm not asking the right question.
Okay.
And the right question is, would you like to move forward?
Right.
I'd be happy to take care of you today.
Right. So your hesitancy in the past to close the sale.
Yes.
What made you hesitant to do that?
Well, at one point, I didn't think of myself as that salesperson. I wanted to be that person that just people wanted to go with us because of the way they felt and that they like our product and they like me and chef. But realizing I'm in business, so that I don't want to be a salesperson, meaning that I always thought of it as the car salesman.
Yeah.
Nothing against car salesmen. It's just the pushy. I
Right.
didn't want to be that pushy person. And for me, asking the question is, do you want to move forward? Or do you want to book? I thought I was going to be, it pushed me back to being that pushy. Okay, it's time. Let's go ahead and get you booked. And what if they're not ready? And what, so I had all these questions. And I thought, well, at one point I said, I need to get past that because they're here because they want to book a cake.
Right.
They're here because they need something from us. So not asking the question I think I lost a few because they got to go home and then they were kind of iffy. And I think at the point, if they like something and they're ready, they just need the question, okay, maybe I just have one last question and I'm ready to move forward.
Right.
And I didn't ask that question. So it was kind of like, here you go. Okay, call me. Let me know.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
so
And
yes.
at that point in time, they had a chance to either think about it or
Yeah.
maybe find another bakery or
Exactly.
something like that.
Exactly.
So-
So, but I'm not the car salesman.
You don't have to be.
No.
You're providing a service that people
Exactly.
want. So
Same like they are, though,
Yeah.
right? They just ask the question.
Well, and that's exactly it. I mean,
Yes.
in a lot of minds, sales, for better or worse, some people have gone off the deep end with it.
Yeah.
But I think, with most businesses, we're all selling something.
Yes.
And at some point in time, we have to ask for the
Yes.
deposit,
Yes,
or
and
sign
then
the order, or
the-
whatever kind of thing. Yeah.
Correct.
So, was it a case then where for you it was the mind change, and then
Yes.
also maybe like reworking the way
question.
you asked the question?
Yes.
So what did you ask before, and what do you say now?
Well, before I didn't ask anything. I just said, here you go, here's your quote.
Okay.
Let me know
Ah.
if you have any questions, And then now I actually look at the quote with them, go over it and say, well, I'd love to be that person you choose to make your wedding cake or your quinceañera or whatever it may be. Would you like to go ahead and move forward?
Okay.
I asked the question.
Right. Okay. And because you're using that word, would
Yes.
you like to move forward?
Yes.
It implies everything that goes with it: signing the contract,
Yes.
giving a deposit, and going forward with the sale.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, that's good, and that you're happy with that, and you're finding that that's working. now.
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, you're not alone, and I know a lot of other folks out there. This is something that we deal with, and
Yes.
and lots of new businesses deal with this too.
Yes.
So thank you for sharing your
You're
wisdom
welcome.
with us.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with our Placentia community before we wrap it up?
Sure. Well, we're located in Anaheim. For those of you that don't know, between Orangethorpe, we're on Orangethorpe, Kellogg and Imperial. So we would love to get your business. If you guys need a birthday cake, a wedding cake, we do also do desserts. So everything's pre-ordered. That's the only thing, but happy to help you.
Okay. Well, that sounds awesome. So nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you, Grace.
Nice
and
meeting you as well.
have a chance to see some of the different things here.
Thank you.
And if anybody else needs her services, there'll be a link in the description below. Until our next episode, be well.